Hello, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week at Everything You Need to Know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock. With news, there's a new corporate scandal, this time in Japan. But first, we should note that Winston Peters has changed his timeline on how long he is giving himself for coalition talks. He now says he won't promise to make the decision public on Thursday, and it could be Friday, the weekend, or even later next week before he announces his decision. The IMF has raised its forecast for China's economic growth in 2017 and 2018, citing the stronger than expected performance in the first half of the year, and that reflects a slower rebalancing of activity towards services and consumption. In its latest World Economic Outlook, they say they expect the Chinese economy to grow 6.8% this year and 6.5% next year, both 0.1 of a percentage point higher than its previous forecast in July. Going the other way has reduced its US growth assumptions by 0.1 of a percent to 2.2% and 2.3% in 2017 and 2018. Australia and New Zealand don't get a special growth target mentioned in this global review. Overall world growth has been revised higher. In the US, loan growth from banks to businesses is shrinking. Since November, the growth of loans to companies has dropped from 8.1% a year to 2.1%, according to the Federal Reserve data. In Japan, a key major steel company has admitted falsifying quality standard data for some copper and aluminium products. This scandal has set off shockwaves among many of its high-profile customers. It has been called a grave issue by Toyota. In Spain, the Catalan leader, who engineered regional elections that voted overwhelmingly for independence from Spain, has pulled back from the brink, calling for talks with Madrid before doing anything unilaterally. In New York, the US Treasury 10-year yield has opened slightly lower today at 2.34%. The price of crude oil is higher by more than $1 and now just under $51 a barrel, while the Brent benchmark is just under $57. The price of gold was also up another $9 today at $1,291 an ounce. And the Kiwi dollar has held its own overnight at 70.8 US cents. On the cross rates were slightly lower at 90.9 Aussie cents and just under 60 euro cents, which is the lowest against that currency since May 2016. Our TWI is now at 73.4. I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.